Feeling the day before the SAT?
Really tired. Feeling a little stressed, trying to calm myself down. It's like that kind of feeling of stress where you're actually really stressed but you're just hiding it and pretending like everything is okay.
I was feeling a little unprepared because RBHS prepared me thoroughly for the ACT. However, the SAT was a little undone.
Well, see, the whole life that I've lived, we trained for the ACT, so I didn't really care for the SAT. But that's the path we're moving down. So I would care for that in the future to, you know, the younger kids. Try hardest on that one.
The day before the SAT, I felt very pumped and excited because it's the first step towards college, which is the second step towards building a great future and career for yourself.
How did you prepare for the SAT?
Lots of sleep, lots of food, lots of hydration.
Well, I had a really good night's rest. I had a good breakfast, brought snacks, made sure I was like on time, so that I would be like not frazzled at the moment.
Well, I put on a good attitude, had a nice rest the night of, and went out there and just tried my hardest.
What was difficult about the SAT?
The length and staying focused and not trying to freak out about your whole entire future based off this test.
I felt like the ending of the no calculator portion when they dropped those grid answers. I'm like, this is it. This is the end. This is my life.
What's difficult about the SAT, which is the no calculator math portion. For some odd reason, it seems to be harder than the calculator math portion.
What wasn't as challenging as you originally thought?
Nothing. It's terrible. I'm just gonna say I'm so bad.
The English and the reading was pretty easy, and everything else besides that damned gridded section.
Reading, you got a lot of time, and like it wasn't as hard as the ACT reading, in my opinion.
So I thought it would be kind of challenging, but also kind of easy. And then I took it, and it was kind of challenging, but also kind of easy.
The essay was not nearly as difficult as I thought. Me being used to the wonderful AP Lit essays, this was a cakewalk.
How do you think you did on the SAT?
I think I did pretty well.
I don't really know how their scoring thing goes, but not the highest, not the lowest. So like, you know, the middle, did pretty average.
I think that my English and reading score like really boosted my score, but I think my math might have like lowered it.
How did the rest of your school day go?
We had the AP bubbling afterwards, so it was just a long day in the East Gym.
I mean, AP bubbling was a mess, but other than that, it was pretty fun. I had a nice sandwich provided by RBHS.
Pretty bad. Was in a classroom without windows. Then went to another classroom without windows. Had a headache all day. Didn't do homework. Yeah.
How do you feel about the upcoming ACT?
Honestly, I was more freaking out about it last year during sophomore year because Mr. Fuller like hyped it a lot. But I took an SAT prep class, which like I guess is for the SAT, but like it can kind of like go with the ACT too. And I've already taken 2 PACTs, and the one I like just recently took, I got like a pretty good score on it. So as long as I can like stay consistent and like don't stress out too much, I think I'll be fine. I'm not too nervous for it or anything.
ACT, I don't know how to feel. It might be more tricky, but it's also pretty good to have 2 tests to fall back on in case one goes south.
Oh, the ACT! I'm feeling great about the ACT. Many practice tests under my belt. I think I'm gonna smash it.
I'm not too terribly worried. I feel prepared in my abilities to do well on the ACT thanks to my teachers.
How are you dealing with your normal classes, assignments, and tests during these stressful months?
You know, I'm taking them with the same attitude I have been, which, although isn't perfect, I think it's getting me through these hard times.
By not doing them.
Yeah, so it's been kind of a struggle because the AP classes definitely are pushing us by making us come in early for reviews or come in early to take the practice AP tests that count for grade. And those are really rough because they're different from the class itself. It's like actual AP testing. And so homework and tests have been, and standardized tests have been hard to manage, but it's possible. So.
Not really doing all of my homework correctly, or doing it in general. Just kind of doing it to get it done. Not really sleeping, but yeah.
How do you feel about junior year almost being over?
I'm excited, but it's kind of hit me that next year is our last year of seeing everyone and leaving everyone.
I feel like senior year is about to start.
A little sad. I'm gonna lose some great teachers, like Mr. Denny in particular, a proud teacher of RBHS.
I am so glad junior year is almost over. I don't think I've gotten a sufficient amount of sleep this whole year. Everything's really stressful. I have had 12 mental breakdowns today. It's a lot. I'm
Are you excited to be a senior? Why or why not?
I'm excited to be a senior because that's even closer to getting my life on the goal that I want it to be. After high school, that's when everything starts.
Yeah, I'm excited to be a senior because you know all these people and you've been here and you know how much you have to study for tests or how extreme or you get a balance of high school and you know the teachers, you're familiar with it, so I'm excited.
The football year, that's gonna go crazy. Everybody come out to the watch. It's gonna be insane. I love it. It's always fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
He's so excited.
Oh, I'm so excited.
He's so excited.
Sorry, I'm not taking.
excited.
I'm not taking.
Yeah, you broke my heart.
I'm sorry.
What advice do you have for future juniors?
For future juniors, don't beat yourself up on getting one problem wrong. Think about the full test. You might get more than one right.
Just do whatever you want, you know? It matters, but it doesn't really matter. Just do what you want. Oh my god, it's fine.
Stay prepared, honestly, and don't stress too much. You don't want to give yourself a headache. Just know what's important and be there, be conscious, but don't freak out. It's not that bad.
Okay, how are you feeling today before the SAT?
Yes. Wait, redo.